Okay. I'm not sure if anyone's here yet, but I'm just sending out a few posts to, promote the stream. Yes, let's see. Oh, 0 viewers. Well, I should at least be watching my own stream, right? Isn't that a thing? Okay. So I was kind of considering not playing GAT. I think mainly because I've been a little bit, I haven't been winning as much. That certainly can make you want to play something else. But also, yeah, just like, kind of fun to switch it up. And sort of like before I got into, back into GAT, I was sort of experimenting with like madness ideas. Oh, not this one. I thought I changed this name. Oh, I have that. Wait, do I have it? No. Okay. Well, so I was kind of experimenting with madness variants, and I had like a lot of success at first. Let's see here. Yeah, and it was cool. I trophied a few times. I mean, I tried a bunch of different variants, but sort of my spin on it was like the mana's bad in madness, so like if we added Mox Diamond, then we would have more of each colored source, and also like, like what's better than a turn 2 wild mongrel, like a turn 1 mongrel, and also like the Aquamuve is bad. I kind of think Careful Study is bad. So the idea that like you could play Merfolk Looters, which are just good in general, but like also you can discard like extra moxes, or also like pass a certain number of lands. Like this deck doesn't really need that many lands, so just good for looting lands, and obviously the madness synergies. So, and then also I was like, well, this is a deck with like a lot of blue cards. Like, why are we not running Portent? Because I mean, I guess because the other lists run Careful Study, which again, I don't know. I feel like Careful Studies, like when you discard 2 Root Wallas, like you drew 2 cards and you played 2 1/1s, or like, you exchanged, yeah, I don't know. You do draw cards and then you put 2 1/1s into play. So like, that's like a pretty good card. But when it's not happening, it's like, okay, you have a few, I mean, if you're playing Roar of the Worm, you have more cards you want to put in your graveyard, but like, I just feel like oftentimes you're spending a card to not really accomplish that much. And yeah, Portent seems like one of the best blue cards in the format. So, I added a few fetch lands just for shuffles. The Wastelands are super greedy, but it's kind of like you kind of get to your sources. What am I at? I mean, 5. I have 4, 7, 8, 9, 12 green sources. Yeah, maybe that's not enough. Maybe like we should cut a Wasteland and like add another forest. And also like who else is here? Anyone? Nobody, no users in chat, just some people lurking, which is cool. So yeah, like and then like Treetop Village feels like kind of free. Like this deck doesn't have many turn one plays, certainly not for green. Like I mean, I don't usually cast a root wall on turn one. So it feels like yeah, you know, it's pretty good with Wonder in play, just like an extra just kind of value that I feel like the deck can afford to take on. Waterfront Bouncer is just really good against Dreadnought, and the you know this main deck has no other ways to interact with really with permanents. Period. I guess outside of the Wasteland. Um, Tog is sort of a natural fit with Wonder and Madness. I mean, I'm not the first person to try to play Tog in a Madness deck, but yeah, I know. And then so the sideboard, like with this, I play again. Yeah, so I'm playing City of Brasses instead of Yavimaya Coast to support Tog as well as a few more sideboard options. I mean, it's very very Gat inspired. Obviously, I can't get that out of my system. Sort of view everything from a Gat lens. But so the sideboard is, you know, a couple of swords and Gilded Drakes so that we have ways to interact with creatures outside of the bouncers. Obviously, Drake and Bouncer is a crazy combo. A couple of Engineered Plagues because like we don't really have any way to deal with, yeah, like any sort of go wide strategies. And also like I built this list I built a while ago, so I actually don't remember everything that I was potentially thinking when I put these cards in, but this was after some number of iterations of playing the deck and experimenting. And I tried like a super like tempo-y version where like with like 4 dazes and 4 wastelands and just trying to like do that. And it's just too inconsistent, for me. So, this deck seems like between Merfolk Looter, 2 Deep Analysis, and 2 Gush, and, you know, Frantic Search and your Madness cards, you end up being able to like draw a lot of cards. Like you can really, you have a lot of, you can, yeah, just really draw a lot of cards and just kind of grind in your own way, even though you're not really dealing with permanents. Although you do have, you know, some, you know, ample counter magic between 3 Circular Logic and 2 foil. So I have no idea how this is going to go. And then obviously, you know, Naturalize and Tranquil Domains for obvious reasons. With Naturalize and Swords and Gilded Drakes, you get, so it's that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 2 bouncers. You have 9, you know, like answers to Dreadnought outside of your counter spells. So that's seems pretty important. But yeah, I don't know. I think this looks sweet, and I think we're gonna run it for funsies. Zlego Bob, welcome. Thanks for joining. So yeah, without no more yapping, we'll just get into a league. I have no idea how this is gonna play out. I haven't played this in a while, but I think I need like a palate cleanser, you know, if you will. Let's make sure I did the right deck. You guys ever done that? Like, because if you join, you can drop before you play your match. But like, if you join with the wrong deck and then you click play match, and then like you get your opening hand, you're like, what is this? You're like, I guess I'm playing a whole league with this deck now. Yeah. What else? Yeah, still trying to figure out the VODs for YouTube. Lanny made this great app that like auto edits out all of the silence slash or like it reacts to sound, but then also screen movements. So like mouse movements on the screen. So like if I'm just sitting there like tanking and nothing, no gameplay is happening, and I'm not talking about anything, then it just will automatically like cut that. So it makes the, you know, the VOD viewing experience much more enjoyable and efficient. I'm trying to do my last video, but I'm having some issues. It keeps failing. Oh, look, Max the Ripper tied up Big Z6 for the trophy lead. You know, we're slacking now. We're still at 5. But anyway, so still trying to work out the kinks there, but I'd like to get like VODs onto to YouTube because, I mean, you know, most people can't tune in at the time that you stream or whatever. So this hand is cool, a little bit awkward, but we will keep it. Yeah, I mean, you know, we'll probably just go like land bouncer and then like gush Mox at some point. Although, like, if we ripped like a mongrel off the top or a looter, we would probably go straight into it. Mishra's Factory could be a lot of things. Teamless. Oh, I should say, good luck, have fun. I don't recognize Team Lismore, but yeah, maybe we've played before. Captain Haddock, what's up? Zlego Bob, feel free to say hello. And, you know, if you've been here before, remind me. And if not, let me know how you found the stream and what you're playing in pre-modern or whatever. Okay, yeah, I don't really want to play the turn 1 bouncer for a couple of reasons. One, because I want to have 2 islands for Gush, and if they're like pawns or something, and then they go Oath, like that's kind of bad. Although if they are pawns, I'm not sure what our plan is anyway. Yeah, we don't have a good game 1 Oath plan, that's for sure. But yeah, I just mainly was with the island Gush thing. And like also like, yeah, playing a bouncer on turn 1, this kind of, it's like, yeah, you just give it away, right? You know, now they know you have a bouncer and they're probably just going to kill it or do something about it. All right, we'll jam this. We have Gush foil if, you know, that's like a nuclear option. Although at least we've got like a root wallet to discard, which, you know, is kind of cool. Okay, so Fairy Conclave Factory. Okay, that's annoying. That's very annoying. I mean, yeah, we're not gonna. I mean, like the question: do I want to just Gush, get the cards? Like, I kind of want the cards. I have a Mox, so then they just get to take a counter spell. It's unlikely that I Gush into anything that I care too much about. I think I'll Gush. I mean, it looks a little weird, but yeah. Well, welcome everyone who's checking out the stream. We're playing some Next Level Madness. It's basically the main things is it's got Moxes and Portents, and it has I have no idea what we're playing against, by the way. I would guess that the deck containing Standstill, perhaps. Mox's importance and, you know, some 5-color action for like some better sideboard cards. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Yo, what's good? Larry, welcome, Stony, Montana. Larry, how you doing, bud? Thanks for coming through. We're playing some Madness today, a little bit different. I mean, I guess I won't get busy because then they can't attack with Factory, because we could just bounce it and discard Root Wallet. And also actually, potentially we could, you know, bounce our own Waterfront Bouncer for a Circular Logic, which is not the most exciting play, but is an option. Still not sure if I'm going tomorrow, Larry. Do you know, do you know how many people are supposed to go? Do they have like signups? Like, how's it looking? Also, welcome a Lilypad. I recognize your name. I feel like we've played on Magic Online a bunch of times. But welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, so they're gonna do that. I mean, am I like, are they baiting me because they have? Okay, well, I guess we can just take the 2 and wait, and then see if they are trying to cast a spell. And if they aren't, we will in fact just bounce that at the end of the turn, getting a Root Wall into play. They just made a top deck page for the event a couple days ago. Only 3 people signed up though. Oh, bummer. Well, I mean, maybe people will show up anyway. Oh, Frantic Search is almost good. So Frantic Search is awkward with Mox. I will give you that. That is certainly, like, you can see we are not able to. I mean, it's going to be fine for casting Circular Logic and discarding Deep Analysis, but yeah, not so much for Arrogant Worm. Two other people showing up. Okay, so that's 5. Mike sounded like he wanted to go, so maybe that's 6. And if I could go, maybe it's 7. So I think we'll just get busy with just the Root Walla and not pump. And yeah, it doesn't look good on the top tech page though. Yeah. Well, they need to get it up sooner than 3. Like, they should just get them up now, like schedule them out for the year. Okay. Fairy Conclave. Interesting. Well, I'm just going to bounce this because I want the Deep Analysis in my graveyard. And I don't know. Yeah. Bouncing their tapped lands and time walking them seems reasonable. Okay, more Frantic Search, so we will go ahead and just draw some cards. Nice, we've hit a land. That's good. We share some Discord channels. I'm usually sharing some weird bros I'm working on. Excited to tune in some madness for a bit. Oh, cool. Yeah. Okay, maybe that's where it is. Well, thanks for stopping by and welcome. Yeah, you may have heard me saying this is basically like madness with Moxes, a couple Togs and Portent, and then some 5-color, a couple Plows and a couple Engineered Plagues in the sideboard. Also, the other sort of main difference is I'm running a couple of Treetop Village because this deck doesn't have a lot of turn 1 plays, so that's a reasonable thing to have in the deck and just gives it a little bit more, a little more value from the mana. Okay, Buried Alive. Okay, that seems like something that we want to counter. So we're gonna go. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Let me. I think I actually have to do this first. Maybe not. Maybe if I held priority or something. But we'll just fetch first. So we're gonna bounce our Root Walla, discarding, and maybe there's an argument to well, let's counter the other thing, but this is their enabler. We haven't seen another enabler, and they may have duress or counter backup. So I think it's worth it to just do this now. Okay, so this. Cool. Oh, Olo, what's up? Did you decide on tomorrow yet? And also the venerable Thomas Menino, welcome. Thanks for joining. Okay. So now we can finally, Frantic Search, Arrogant Worm action. But maybe we just want to play a Tog. I don't know. Play a Tog, leave up Bouncer, bounce it if they kill it. Seems kind of good. Yeah, let's do that. I'm not sure if, Frantic Search with double Root Walla and double Worm is certainly cool. But also, I don't know, this Tog is threatening a crap ton of damage. A Lily Pad, it's a sweet take on the archetype. Love to see some interesting changes. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. I was experimenting with it maybe a month ago and had a sick run. I had 3 trophies with Madness. Oh man, okay. Well then, this Quicksilver Amulet. Okay, so the fatties are okay. In case anyone doesn't know, this is 4. You pay artifact for 4. You pay 4. You put a creature from your hand onto the battlefield. You can do it at instant speed. I have not seen this card in pre-modern. I've seen it when I was a kid. That's our opponent's cooking. Hell yeah, that's badass. So what's this Tog threatening here right now? So it's 10 plus 30, so it's 13, 14, 15. Okay. So yeah, I think it's we want to Frantic Search. Maybe we just Frantic Search now. because yeah, see what we draw. And okay. So then I'll just discard the 2 Root Wallahs. And also like, I didn't, no. Okay, yeah, no, I didn't untap the lands. That sucks. Welcome to streaming and playing decks, Dan. Okay, that's brutal. But I was gonna say, like, I'm not sure if where's the card? Oh, there it is. If this is the right line, but certainly not the way I did it. So, okay, are we playing lands? I mean, Bouncer seems pretty good against this Quicksilver Amulet. So, but we also kind of want to leave stuff in hand to pump Tog. Yeah, the reason I'm not sure if that was right is because like it seemed like drawing 2 cards was good, but also like just feeding Tog is good. So let's see. We'll do this. And I'm probably going to play a city, but I think I can just wait because I don't know that. Yeah, I'm just going to chill. And maybe there's an argument for getting in some damage with Tog there, but yeah, you can duress me. You got it. All right. Okay, so now I have just Quicksilver up, so I have like no idea what's potentially coming at any time. Okay, I guess we will play city, and we'll just get busy with the Root Wallah. Oh no, because they've got the. Well, I guess yeah, we can pump our Root Wallahs. We can tangle. Okay, so hopefully this doesn't have Shroud, whatever they're about to put into play. It's like Crater Helion or something. Okay, Spirit of the Night. Flying, Trample, Haste, Protection for Black. Okay, I think I'll return that to their hand. Our opponent is living their best life. It's awesome. Yeah, great. It's like, I mean, I'm sure they've got other stuff going on, but like Quicksilver Amulet, it's like, that's like the most Timmy card I've ever seen. Yeah, I guess we'll just do the 3. Yeah, just do the 3. Oh, I should text the homies because they, the homies, they say they'll come watch your stream, but then they don't. But I'll text them anyway, right? All right. Quicksilver running into Waterfountain is just rough. Lavaos. I knew I'd see Spirit of the Night, Spirit of the Night in pre-modern eventually. Yeah. That is rough. Poor opponent. Okay, attack all, but don't attack Bouncer. Okay, good. Spirit of the Night again. We can do this dance all day, baby. I mean, maybe I don't need to like run into like a sweeper with my worm. I think they're just dead, right? Like I didn't do the math. I think they're just dead. Yeah, so we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, okay. Like mega dead. Very, very, very dead. Okay, so that's 3, 6, 10, 11. Okay, cool. All right, so I think we like Plow, like they're doing reanimator things. I think we like Gilded Drake, definitely. And Naturalize seems reasonable. What don't we like? Well, we put these cards in our deck. We like them all. So counters against Duress are just like bad. Oh, Circular Logic. You can madness it out after, but that doesn't do anything. So yeah, I think we'll just get rid of the counters. So that's 5 and 7. So we would need to cut 2 more cards. Maybe cut an Arrogant Worm because it's like a little bit slow. Cut Wonders? Oh, that's a thought. They have like factories. I don't know. I could see like, yeah, like Tog flying over seems relevant to me. Um, but yeah, I guess they have big fatties too. Like, and that the one we saw was flying. Um, no, I mean, I feel like Wonder's pretty free, and I don't mind having it. Um, Worm seems. I guess Worm's good. Maybe we just cut. Do I need to go fast with Mox Diamonds? Unfortunately for this deck, the Mox Diamonds are load bearing for our color requirements, so we don't have the luxury of cutting them. I'm thinking like to trim a looter because this doesn't seem like, and like maybe like a deep analysis because this doesn't seem like it's going to be super grindy. I think we want to go fast and we're kind of just trying to stop them and kill them. So that might be wrong. I don't know. We'll just vibe it out and see. Okay, well that's a mulligan for sure. Okay, we're gonna. Well, you'd be surprised how few sources like the other Madness decks are running. I mean, this isn't much better. But we'll keep it. I guess. I mean, that's really bad. This doesn't do. I mean, we've got the Gilded Drake though, and they can't duress it. So like there's something to be said just for that. Olo, what's up, dude? Thanks for coming through. Are you going to the event tomorrow? I still don't know if I'm going. Okay, I guess I kind of want to wasteland them, and I kind of want all my lands, and we don't have a Madness outlet, so I'm gonna bottom an Arrogant Worm. Yeah, we like need the diamond because we need a green source. So yeah, still kind of don't know how I love it. Yeah, like let's keep it. We'll keep it maximum flaky. You're gonna try. Awesome. That inspires me to want to go more. I don't know. I'm not doing anything, so I feel like if I don't draw lands, that's kind of annoying. But I'm not doing anything, so we might as well just see if maybe they don't want to do anything either. Oh, maybe I should play the Mox because if they duress it, I mean, well, I don't know, whatever. If they want to duress Mox Diamond over. Okay, well now they can duress it. So yeah, we'll just play Island and chill. Oh, sorry, you got a lot going on, Larry. But yeah, some paper pre-modern will certainly, can certainly clear the head and give you a nice distraction. I really want to go. It's just tough to leave the fam on a Saturday. Okay, you got the dress, so you guys should go too. Yeah, we're all kind of like maybe we shouldn't go, or maybe it's annoying to go, or we whatever. But Pre-Modern Pact will. I hear you. I have an 8-year-old. Yes, yeah. Sorry, now 9. Yeah, I've got a 15-year-old, a 12-year-old, a 4.5-year-old, and a 2-year-old. So yeah, there's a lot of kids and family stuff that I have those kinds of responsibilities. Okay, they got Akroma, Rorix, and Spirit of the Night. Jesus, laughing at the whole rainbow. Yeah, totally. Okay, and they know about the Gilded Drake. So do any of these? I mean, Gilded Drake is kind of a problem for them. I mean, geez, I guess we're just gonna. This is like we are doing absolutely nothing. Well, I'm playing right now because the little kids go to bed at 7:30 or 8, and the 15-year-old and the 12-year-old are super self-sufficient, and they were out with grandparents and probably just got back a couple minutes ago. Okay, what are we doing here? I guess we're just gonna get busy with Treetop, and then maybe play the Mox. So we want Island. For Gush. Yeah, I guess we can do this. I mean, if they want to kill it, I'll trade it. I'll trade. Oh no, they're going to Limb Duel's Vault. Okay. Well, this should take a while. Limb Duel's Vault. They look at 5, and then they can do that as many times as they want. Each time more that they do it, they pay a life, and they can rearrange those whatever the 5 they keep in any order on top of their library. So it's like a vampiric tutor of sorts. So Reanimate's coming, but I mean, do they want to reanimate? I mean, maybe, I don't know if they play Cabal Therapy. It just feels like Gilded Drake kind of, I feel like what they need is they need a removal spell plus reanimate, because you can respond to Gilded Drake with a removal spell and it doesn't work. What kind of brew are we working with tonight? It looks pungent. Oh, hey, Seafood Stew. So this is my take on Madness. We had to keep a bad 6 because like that was the situation, but we are up a game. So it's next level. I'm calling it Next Level Madness. It's basically like Madness with Portents to fix the mana, and with Moxes to fix the color source issue. Portents because I kind of think Careful Study is bad and Portents really good. And then City Brass instead of Yavimaya Coast, and it runs a couple Tog, and then some other off-color stuff in the board. So yeah, I had some success with it a while ago. I thought it'd be fun to... Oh, they've got the Living Death. Okay, well, there you go. 6/6/6. Okay. So this has first strike if it's attacking, but they both have first strike. But I'm just dead anyway, because I'm at solo life. Okay. That was awesome. Nice. Okay. They've got the Living Death. That's what they're doing. Okay. I brought in Plow though, so if I were to go Gilded Drake and then Portent into Plow, but I don't have White Source. Okay, so yeah, so I don't want to do it this way because then I'll have to shuffle immediately. So I'll fetch for Island. I mean, there's only one more Plow right now in the deck, but it's worth taking a look. Okay, well, we'll shuffle. We'll get one more shot at it. Gilded Drake taking the Acroma. Oh, but then they still have then they have my Drake, so that doesn't work. That doesn't work, does it? Okay, never mind. Yeah, okay, we can go on, move on. Gilded Drake's not just 2 mana control magic. Do we want to change anything? I mean, I think I do need counters now, if even though they have Duress, because I can't interact with Living Death in any other way. I don't interact with the graveyard. So those are coming back. And okay, I'm like, let's just say I'm less concerned about the Quicksilver Amulet because we're just gonna interact with creatures directly. And like sometimes I'll just take out Basking Root Wallas like in a matchup like this, because it's like, yeah, it's a free card, but like it's not really accomplishing anything for us, and it's just taking up space. So I'm almost like, I almost want to take. I mean, I guess I don't really care about Deep Analysis and Merfolk Looter, and I think Wonder is relevant for blocking at least against all of their flyers. So, I mean, yeah, is Merfolk Looter better than Basking Root Wall? No, I should probably leave 2. Cool. Yes. Okay. Well, this looks like a pretty good hand. Yeah, can't ask for much more than this. I mean, I could have a Mox, but also I don't really want a Mox because then the Wonder and the Mox, you're like down 2 cards. Yeah, this is good. We've got a counterspell which probably gets Duress, but at least we have the Gilded Drake, and at least we can put some pressure. If we ripped an Arrogant Worm, we'd be definitely cooking. Something interesting. It's like interesting with their decks, like running all the creature lands, but then like they're super like kind of fast Reanimator combo-y. I don't know, I'm curious like what the whole list looks like. Like we still have not seen a removal spell out of our opponents. Let's see here. Cool. I guess I shouldn't F6 because I can make it into a black creature or something if they snuff out or whatever. So they do have Smother. Okay. That's bad for us. Oh, see, I shouldn't have even mentioned wanting the Mox because I don't want it, but now here it is. But I guess we'll play Treetop Village and then we'll play Mox because now we have Circular Logic. Our hard cast, or I guess it's our miscalculation, our Circular Logic miscalculation up for something if we don't get dressed. Dark Ritual. Okay, well, we'll counter the duress because we don't want them to see our hand. I think that's worth the damage. Then are they going to go Buried Alive? Yeah, I mean, I definitely love to have like a Tormod script in my sideboard right about now. Oh, sweet. Mox doing like what Mox does, showing up at the worst possible times. I was mentioning before, like, I just kind of popped this list open and it was something I made a while ago and I just like changed a land, I added another green source, but I didn't really do anything else. Okay, so they're like in the Living Death waiting room, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to cast Wonder. I'll just keep attacking, and then I'll go ahead and play the Root Wallet too. Yeah, so I know it. I know one of the versions I was playing did have Tormod script, and like, you know, since the deck is very light on interaction. Okay. Intuition, nice. I probably should have some graveyard interaction in the sideboard. Seems prudent. Okay, they've got Living Death, so if they have Ritual, they can Living Death, and that's game, boys. Yes, they got it. Well, we can we'll get our Mongrel back. I mean, I don't know that this really helps us, but we can, in fact, make it a flyer. And, but it sucks because we can't trade with anything unless we discard the Drake. But we will do this. Okay. And so, I guess, lock here. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, also, wait, I'm stupid. I should have discarded Gilded Drake to oh no, I didn't have Mongrel play yet. Yeah. I'm sorry he lost, but just happy to see them win with Living Death. Yeah, totally. I don't think are we dead? We're dead. Yeah, we're dead. Good games. I mean, I guess we can port in just to see, but I guess, yeah. Plow plus Drake. I think actually we're alive. Ooh, sorry. Maybe I'm alive another turn. Well, okay. We don't need to think too hard about it. So we'll do this, and then we'll do this. Yeah, no, I also spoke too soon. Because, yeah. Well, they also have the factory, so I think I'm just dead. But hopefully, I mean, yeah, maybe they want to attack a factory or something. Yeah, but okay, yeah. The opponent is playing soundly. This doesn't have lifelink. I mean, it would now. Does this have protection from white or something? No. Okay. Well, just for shits. We'll show them how close they were to not being able to deal with their own Akroma. Okay. Well, that was a pretty poor showing. But, you know, we'll try again. I checked out Lanny's most recent video. He top-aided the challenge yesterday with Grow. That was that was a fun one to watch. If any of you grow sickos out there are looking for more insights, highly recommended. I got I was pleasantly surprised. Neon Mushroom posted a live video yesterday, and he was playing Defroster Gat in paper versus friend. So that was kind of cool to get that little shout out. Was not expected, and so yeah. Let's see. On the play, Pre-Modern Enjoyer. Oh, Pre-Modern Enjoyer is a good player. I think they're pretty high up on the leaderboard, right? I thought they were. Yeah, yep, 4 trophies. I just played them last night, and I can't remember. I can't actually remember what they're on. They probably think I'm on GAT. We'll keep this. Yeah, Olo. What is the trademark of Defroster Cat? It's just a list that I won a bunch of trophies with. So, I mean, but the trademark is, I guess, like 2 Moxes, a main deck Sabo's Web. Like, I mean, right? Like, I would say, like the thing I always say, it's that the thing that to me is the most unique is that I'm playing 2 Moxes, but I'm also playing 4 Gemstone Mines and 4 Sea of Brass in that list. So that's right. They're on Elves with Call of the Herd. So I think we want to develop Bouncer first. So yeah, so I have the ability to sideboard out Moxes and still have a functional mana base. I guess that's the trademark of Defroster Gat. But yeah, I just put up a bunch of results with it. So yeah, he showed some love. It lost to a matchup that I feel like is usually favored, but hey, it was only one match. Symbiote Cradle. Oh God. Well, we've got the Wasteland. Acolyte. Oh my goodness. This is a disaster. Just a disaster. Yeah. Yep. That's what that does. And then they can do it again on my turn. Pretty nasty stuff. Okay. Well, we definitely need to Wasteland. I don't think there's... I think, yeah, just better to develop the looter than to bounce anything. Yeah, it's looking pretty rough here. We're going to need, like, a wonder situation and soon. I mean, like, they very well may have just drawn survival off of those cards they drew, in which case, here comes another Cradle. Yeah, of course. In which case, like, we're just toast. Yep. Yeah, I mean... So this is the problem with a deck like Madness, when you just, like, you don't run any removal spells, and you just, like, can't interact with the Wirewood Symbiote, or survival outside of a counterspell for that matter. Yeah, I mean, our 2 Engineered Plagues are reasonable in the sideboard, and we'll probably bring the Plows as well because of Symbiote specifically. Yeah, I lost a tight match with GAT to Pre-Modern Enjoyer yesterday. Because I mean, Call of the Herd is just so good against GAT. All right, we don't have much going on. Okay, I'm gonna loot first because I don't mind just discarding a land if I don't hit anything cool. I doubt I might want another green source. Play this. Jeez, I mean, we should probably just concede, but we'll play on. Yeah, I guess maybe I should just do a second looter. I don't really think I want to gush right now. Yeah, this looks bad. Probably gonna... Oh, I'm stupid. I shouldn't have played the looter because now I can't search logic. Oh yeah, duh. That's why you oftentimes wait to Merfolk looter, because you want to do it on their turn. I continue to play terribly while I'm yapping constantly. Yeah, we just have no chance here. This is pretty much unwinnable from this position. Okay, Hermit. Yeah, we can concede. And I mean, obviously, I should have been able to counter that Hermit and bounce the elephant token if I'd not played like a moron. But yeah, okay. So we want plagues. We want naturalize. I mean, domain's awkward with plague, but having more answers to survival is kind of important. We probably won't plow. We won't plow for the hive master. Or what is it? Not hive master. Symbiote. Wonder's important. Counters seem pretty good. Yes, sideboarding with decks is a nightmare. Like I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see. Cut Frantic Search. And again, like honestly, the root walls seem terrible in this matchup. Like even if they resolve and they're free cards, they're not actually doing anything for you. So, and then what? Maybe like a deep analysis because it's slow. Cool. We'll try that. seems like a really very much an unwinnable matchup. We're about to like drop from this league and start playing GAD again. Yeah, I will keep that. Double Wonder is no good, but we've got an answer to survival. We've got our Mongrel's the best card in the deck, and best card for the deck in the deck, and an Engineered Plague. So yeah, it needs a land for sure, but I don't think we can afford to mull that one. But hopefully we can find a way to convert these wonders into other cards. I did take out the Frantic Searches, which is not great. There's the lands, and we're unlikely to play Plague next turn anyway because we want to get a little bit of value out of it. Although they might not anticipate us having. Oh, that's a nice draw. Anticipate us having Plague, and so they might play into it because they see the city, so it certainly could, and the Mox, but most Madness decks are not playing Engineered Plague. So we can like pitch a wonder to give us a card in our graveyard and logic something for one if that came up. But mainly we're just going to let them play out cards and naturalize survival at the end of the turn if that's what comes down. Acolyte, survival, Call the Herd, Wall of Blossoms. Okay, so it's like Cradle Control E. Okay, they've got the Cradle. Okay, there's a survival. Yeah. Okay, they'll go get. It's possible they don't have another creature in their hand. I could have done it there, but yeah, maybe I should have just done that. I was thinking that I don't know what I was thinking. Well, I guess yeah, I can let them get the second thing, not knowing that it's dying, right, and thinking that they still have will be able to survival more next turn. I mean, maybe they assume I have an answer, but yeah, it feels likely they had another creature in their hand. But yeah, there's something to be said for making them search without knowing that their survival won't be there on the next turn. Baskin Ruola. Okay. And they're playing Ruola. Okay, yeah, they're doing all sorts of stuff. Oh, they still have another land. I'm an idiot. I'm just an idiot. What am I talking about? Yeah, definitely should have done it in response to the first. I think I forgot about haste. Response to the first activation. And I mean, they, yeah, they do play naturalizes. I remember. I mean, of course, but I guess they probably, maybe they didn't bring it in. They probably also have an Nantuko Vigilante. Drage Hermit. Okay. So yeah, we're going to definitely play Plague, and they're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. Geez, they can probably just hardcast it. Maybe if we hit land. No. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Taming Lizard. Yeah. That is also a thing, but, we will name Elf here. So what do they get again? They got Root Wall of Anger. Okay. I guess we don't need to show them yet. And I guess we're not attacking because I guess we name Elf, so that gets the Hermit, which makes it a little bit better. But I still don't think we're attacking because we're not pitching to kill Wall. So, actually, I mean, pitching to kill Wall makes it them less likely to be able to cast Hermit. So actually, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that because they don't know that our hand has horrible cards in it. No blocks. Okay, well, fine. Elf. Okay. Land. What? I mean, Deranged Hermit, even if the Hermit dies immediately, is still like supercharged Cradle and yeah, it creates blockers until I get an island. Well, also could just race me. I mean, would be the other factor. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, I mean, my thought was just that if they block with Wall, and then I could double pump and kill it, and then they can't cast Hermit the next turn. Wow. Well, that is quite the rip. I guess we'll name Squirrel. Well, we'll attack for 2. I mean, yeah, same play. Just because, I mean, I'd like to convert the Wonders into something, but that wall, I don't know. The Wall of Blossoms is gonna maybe that's bad. Maybe not. Yeah, that's just bad because once we get an island, then we can fly, and the Wall of Blossoms is irrelevant. So we'll chill, and we will say Squirrel. Yeah, I would love an island. An island would be very, very fantastic. Call of the Herd. Call of the Herd. So many Call of the Herds. Okay. Well, we will discard 2 Wonders to trade with one of these. Yeah, not looking good here. I'm trying to think what we. I guess we want to draw Arrogant Worm. That Arrogant Worm would be pretty good draw. Waterfront Bouncer would be pretty good. Gush, not so much. Not really what we're looking for here. But this is what I signed up for with this deck. So. Wow, my wife just sent me this. This is so funny. AI is ludicrous. If you're looking for a gaming personality, Defroster is a well-known, highly active, competitive Magic the Gathering player. What they do, they frequently compete in community formats like Pre-Modern Legacy. Like, basically nothing that AI just said there is true. But that's hilarious. Okay. My wife wants the Twitch stream, so I'm going to send it to her real quick. Sorry for the delay. Oh, man. Oh, God. I can't even get it easily. All right, we're going to make this a creature and block. We're in rough shape here. I mean, yeah, I mean, Circular Logic is a dead card, basically. So we can do this. I guess we'll make them, well, no. We'll do this, and we'll do this. Okay. And I don't think like a second mongrel really helps me. So I'm going to like hold out for maybe drawing island and having gush matter. Yeah, but yeah. Oh, I'm going to 1. Wow, I'm almost certainly cooked. I wasn't even really looking at that. Okay, GG's. This deck's not doing it for me. But you know, I don't know. Playing 2 matches and playing against what Reanimator and Elves, like let's see. Maybe there can. Maybe it can have a better showing. I shouldn't just give up after a couple losses. That's yeah, that's don't want to be a quitter. Continue with Google. This one. Continue. No, not that one. Not that one. This one. Actually, I don't even know which one it is. I just need to do that. Yeah. Cheesin, welcome to the stream. Wordwood, welcome back. That was a fun match last night. Wordwood was running Enchantress. It had some spicy. I was playing Gat. They had some spicy tech. They had Catastrophe. Catastrophe is a 6 mana sorcery that Geddons or Wrath of Gods you get to choose. And there was a funny situation where they cast it expecting me to counter. They were in a daunting position, and I didn't have a counter. And then they were like, had to blow up all the lands, and gave me a window to draw something to kill Opalescence. And if I had, I think I could have come back in that game. It was funny. Okay, profile. Yeah. So is this? How do I? Oh my god, I'm such a boomer. Okay, that should work. Yeah, I don't know. It says 15 viewers. That's cool. Well, welcome everybody. Thanks for hanging out. We're playing some Next Level Madness. So far, it's been very much not next level. We got crushed by some Living Death, Buried Alive Living Death Reanimator brew. And then we lost to Cradle Control Elves hybrid. Like they play Call of the Herd and Rootwalla too. So, I'm not, it's kind of, I feel like it's Pre-Modern Enjoyers, that's their signature deck, I guess. But we'll try it again. And, for anyone who's just joining, the idea with this Madness deck was, to play some Mox Diamonds to help with, the color pips, because traditionally Blue-Green Madness has trouble getting enough sources, and also playing Portent instead of Careful Study, because Portent's really good. It doesn't work with our Madness cards, but it just makes the deck more consistent. And then plays City of Brass instead of Yavimaya to pair with Mox Diamonds, because then you get 7 rainbow sources, so you can play. Like in this case, I'm playing 2 Togs in the main deck, and I'm playing 2 Swords in the sideboard and 2 Engineered Plagues in the sideboard. So it just gives you more versatile sideboard options. Very much like GAT inspired. But yeah, I had some success with it a month or so ago. I tried a bunch of different things. Also, you can look those up. I think those are those lists. Let's see. Because I used to play under Dan I. Foster, and I can't remember. I don't remember if I'd switched over yet. Let's see. Yeah, so yeah, if you search Defroster MTGO, it'll pop up with Goldfish results, and you can see on June 16th and June 12th, there's 3 Madness trophies that were all slightly different lists. I did. Ugg shit is for life. Thanks for the follow. yeah, you can check out those lists. They're all different. You know, I kind of sometimes just go on these journeys where I'm like, oh, like just build a deck and then like, you know, play League with it and then tweak it and play League and then like rebuild it and try something different and play League. And I did a whole bunch of Madness leagues and yeah, ran hot for a bit and thought I was onto something and then you know crashed back to reality of like all the problems with a deck like this in a format this robust. 5 minutes queues, like what's going on? We need yeah, we need more pre-modern enjoyers. Yeah, I experimented a lot with like, you know, like Nimble Mongoose kind of like GAT adjacent lists and pretty much every flavor of GAT you can imagine. I was playing like I played mono green Stompy for a bit and then turned it into like a green white, like it was basically Stompy, but I added like white first source plowshares and Wax and Wane. So it ended up looking like very similar to Mad Dogs, but you know, my pitch was that you don't have to play bad cards like Tireless Tribe. And your mana was a lot better because you weren't how Stompy you wanted to be you wanted to build the deck. Stompy it's okay. There's a lot of flavors of Stompy, and actually I think their name is, I'll just check for sure, Dark View, I believe, and their real name, I don't want to butcher this. My mind wants to say Brian, but I don't remember what their actual real name is. I heard them on, I think they were on one of the pre-modern podcasts, but they did a primer and it's linked in the deck specific forums for Stompy. So let me see if I can just find that real quick. Green X Stompy. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, Stompy, a pre-modern primer. I will just link this because, or let me open it, visit site, share, copy link, because they do a really nice overview. Oh, we were playing Romario Vidal and they just conceded. I mean, they're, Dark View's a great read. Anything he puts out, I played him at Winter Ball and have a signed Red of Night for him. That's awesome. Yeah. So basically, I'll post it here. So, I'm not sure why Romario didn't want to play. They're on a Daybreak account. They do a ton of pre-modern content. And actually it was really cool. The first time I streamed like pre-modern, like, I don't know, like 2 weeks ago or something. They just like, they found my stream and hung out for like 2 hours and like were one of the only people there, maybe the only person there. And just like, they like told me that like my screen was zoomed in. I was like, oh, like good looking out, like thanks, and like had to fix my OBS settings. But yeah, that's the link. And yeah, Darkview also wrote the like, I guess we should sign up for another match here. Darkview also wrote the like, I believe the Opalescence Parallax Wave versus Opalescence Parallax Wave situation. So like if both players have it, like how you navigate that game state and like what you do. I remember I started reading like it a little bit and I was like, well, I'm never going to play one of these decks. So actually I don't think I need to understand this, but yeah, they do a comprehensive kind of breakdown of Stompy and where it came from and the different versions. It's cool. When I played Mono Green Stompy, I was, you know, like it's, at first I tried like the Land Ho one that was like an evolution of the 9 land green one. And it was like, he added treetop villages and like primer looks great. Yeah, the primer is really comprehensive. But that one had like all these pump spells, which like, you know, that is a version. And when I was playing it, it just felt really bad. I'm like, oh, I can't win anything. And so then I kind of gave it up. But then when Andrew Shrout, known as Johnny Hot Sauce on MTGO, I believe Andrew Shrout is his name, the Pro Tour player, he top eighted a challenge with like, Albino Troll and Rogue Elephant. Yeah. So he top eighted a challenge with a it's kind of like a Matt Lindy inspired 4 guys cradle with like rogue elephants and albino trolls and like vine dryads. And I saw that and I was like, well, that's interesting. Oh, I shouldn't have kept this hand. I'm just too busy talking. Sorry. Okay, we're on the. This is a clear mulligan. We're on the beatdown plan here. So I got interested in that and played that list, and it was better. But I also just was like, oh, like albino troll kind of sucks because like you have to pay echo and like, oh, okay, it's just like just completely cooked. Unless we rip Waterfront Bouncer off the top, and probably still not that good. Okay, so the Discord that it came from, yeah, we can just go ahead and scoop it up here. If you go to the main pre-modern Discord, there is. Oh, I guess I can like show you. That's easy, right? So yeah, if you go to the main pre-modern Discord, and then you go down here on the left, it says deck discussion, and there's deck specific forum, and you click on it. There's just like separate threads for like every deck. It's awesome. I mean, like got all sorts of stuff in here, like false cure, like yeah, false cure. Like that one's particularly awesome. So yeah, that's like so that's where we discuss all the GAT talk is under the Grotog one. And yeah, it's sweet. That server is awesome. I think is it Phil Wynn who like runs that server. He's awesome, does great. Is like a great ambassador for pre-modern. Oh, we have to sideboard, but yeah, so that's sweet. And no, but I'll play my like green stompy splash white version on stream sometime because I think it's pretty cool. And I actually like I think I only got one trophy with it, but I had like a lot of 4-1. Like I was just like consistently winning for a while. And it was pretty solid. So we want plows and naturalizes. I think that we don't want all the arrogant worms. I mean, wonder seems pretty. I mean, I guess like flying over a dreadnought to win is actually pretty racing dreadnought. That's actually pretty relevant. So what are we cutting here? We need to cut 6 things. We want our counter spells. We want Waterfront Bouncer. We could probably cut a looter. Honestly, arrogant worm seems like really tough to resolve, and probably not. Well, we probably want like 1, but and then I think, yeah, like frantic search on that note too seems kind of thin, and then probably cut a couple root wallas, something like that. Yeah, well, I mean, deep analysis is like I'm never casting it for 4. I mean, it's not bad for 2. What do I want more than that? Probably not anything. I probably do want those. Yeah, so like I'll just I'll explore other things, but then like I also have this strong desire to win. So that keeps me coming back to more competitive things. Like I tried Sly, I tried Dreadnought. I don't have the cards for Enchantress or Replenish, and they're so expensive, and I have like a really low level rental, so I couldn't build them. But yeah, I've tried a bunch of stuff, but I want to be competitive, and also like out of necessity, like, you know, if you're playing and losing, and I mean anyone is welcome to do whatever they want, but just like then you're spending money, and you know, you can only spend so much money on Magic. So like, you know, making Magic Online as close to infinite as possible is something I'm interested in doing. This is not a great hand here, but you know, I figured it was worth keeping. We've got the Portent and you know, turn 1 Mongrel to serve the beats, plus, you know, Psychotog Gush. If we don't get turn 2'd, did they even mulligan? I don't know. Let's see. Show game log. I guess I could also count the cards in their hand. Keep 7. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, they're probably close to producing a turn 2 Dreadnought. Okay. Well, I mean, Bouncer is like, honestly, I mean, like if we resolve Bouncer, I guess Bouncer's good enough to have those other rags on top. I don't know. That seems pretty thin, actually. It loses to Stifle, loses to... But I mean, like, what are we trying to hit? I guess land and potentially like a plow or naturalize. So yeah, we're gonna shuffle. I don't think that that wins. And if they don't have turn 2, then like we kept all these crappy cards on top for no reason. What's the island count in this deck? It's 7 islands and 3 flooded strands. So probably a little bit thin. But Cheesin, thanks for chiming in. But it's only 2 gushes and only 2 foils for so at least maybe that helps a little bit. Oh, we hit the Waterfront Bouncer. Cheesin, what are you playing in pre-modern right now? Okay. Okay, so we'll definitely go for the bouncer. You know, well they have only 1 untapped, and we can also afford to pay for days. So you know, this could certainly eat a foil, but it doesn't, so that's cool. I guess. Yeah, here's the list. 7 islands and 3 flooded strands. Yeah. Okay, well, we're halfway there, boys and girls. We'll get in. We don't want to get stifled. I will go for the Tog. Maybe I'll just go for the Mongrel, because like if they do go for thing, I want to be able to like, well, I want to be able to not have to fetch and be able to bounce on their turn and then be able to do it again on my turn. And also, I mean, Wild Mongrel beats down for more than Tog, you know. Okay, so they're doing this. I have a tendency to brew terrible decks. I've been trying to force Academy record decks lately at Sam Black's list. Ooh, that list is a lot of fun. Okay, so they're stifling. Okay. Yeah, that deck seems really strong. I mean, it's a tough match for Gat. I've played against it a bunch, and it's always tough. Okay. Interesting play from opponents. Maybe they didn't. Okay, well, we'll try to fetch. If they stifle us, they stifle us. I'm going to go ahead and gush now. And then I guess gush again. No, that's bad. Is it? Yeah, I think it's bad. It just gets like dazed or whatever. So yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe our opponent didn't read Waterfront Bouncer. That was a very strange sequence. Okay, trying again. Maybe they just wanted to like trade Stifle for a card in my hand or something. Okay, well, we'll try to bounce it. Discarding Wasteland. It's completely useless in this matchup. Gush. Okay. I think our opponent might be new to pre-modern. Figuring things out. Dreadnought is a very difficult deck to play. 2/4. I mean, yeah, okay. I did not have lethal, but also I wouldn't go for it just because that's sketchy and I don't need to. Feels Clean loses the clock occasionally. Yeah, gosh, clock. It's such a bummer. Like I don't. Maybe I'm like a glutton for punishment, but yeah, like I'd be interested in a format that had like, I don't know, like hour rounds or like, like 70-minute rounds or something. That would just be kind of cool. I know like that's kind of like logistically it's just a bit of a nightmare, but there's a lot of decks that yeah, just like, and also just like things are complex and not everyone is able to play like at a breakneck speed when things get really crazy. Um, so okay, that felt all reasonable. I mean, Merfolk Looter is probably pretty great. Um, yeah, I probably want that more than I want a deep analysis. Yeah, and so like that's why like I cut down the arrogant worms because it's like against Dreadnought, you're really just holy crap, I already think the MTGO time is too much. No, I mean in paper. I mean in paper. But and sorry, this is like a like it's like, you know, like when like the top 8 isn't timed, like that's really badass. Like that's super fun. Romario, why did you just scoop to me? Is my stream so enticing that you saw that I was playing on Magic Online and were like, you know what? I'm actually just going to scoop so I can go watch the stream. That's got to be it. Yeah, we will keep this because we have 2 answers to Dreadnought. But what I was saying was just that, like, yeah, against Dreadnought, right? Like, my goal is just to stop them. If I can stop them, then I should be able to. Do I want to play? No, I want to keep up foil. I want to keep up. I want to hold Island Root Walla for foil. I think it's possible. I just want to develop that and start attacking. But no, I was 1-2 in the league and didn't feel like finishing the league. Oh well, good for you because I think I'm 0-2 in this league, and I just felt like I shouldn't jump off prematurely just because I was losing. Because like, you know, give things a shot. Okay, so Wasteland is useless in this matchup. Now the question is, do I just want to? I want to hold Island for foil, so I guess I'll just develop Root Walla so I can start beating down and just hold everything else. Because, I mean, yeah, I could theoretically be pitching Mox to foil and keeping Wasteland just as like, you know, so because Wasteland is not a 2-for-1 on myself. Okay, yeah. So this looks pretty good for us because we've got like all the things. So, okay. So yeah, we'll just chill. We'll let that go, and then we can naturalize during our turn, and with foil backup. So great. Okay, Island is perfect. That's exactly what we wanted to draw. So now we play around days, and then we still have just foil up for their potential foil. Sometimes they have the double foil, but we've actually got the plow. Oh, they got double days. Oh, maybe I should have played Mox. No, because then I couldn't foil. Yeah, that's fine. Okay? Well, we'll foil that one. Oh, maybe they just needed the island for their foil. Okay, nice. How does it feel, Dreadnought, when your opponent has the foil? So, okay, I mean, like, okay, now we have a naturalized. Great. So what I was saying earlier is like, if you just stop them, you can win with like a Basking Root Wall. Like that's all it takes. So that's why I was like cutting out like Arrogant Worm because like I did leave one, but just because it's like it's clunky and slow and like that's not what this game's about. So see, next level Manus, loses to Elves, loses to Buried Alive, Living Death Reanimator, beats Dreadnought. Seems pretty good. But I mean, but somewhat. I mean, I guess Madness has most of the tools that I have. They play Naturalizes and Waterfront Bouncers. I don't think there's any reason not to develop that. Like I could naturalize end of turn with with Daze Protection. I mean, they only play like I probably play around things to a fault, but I've just found that if I think of them, obviously, like I'm not like so good that I know always remember all the things. But Flash for 0, okay, that's times are tough. I just find that when I don't play around things, then people just have them and I lose. So I'm like, yeah, there's probably only one more Daze in their deck, but it's usually not that difficult to play around it. So I do. I haven't checked. Oh, I've been watching on like the thing, not on my stream manager. So I don't know. 13 viewers. That's cool. That's cool. Who's in chat? Let's see. Anyone that I haven't said hello to? No, we've chatted with everybody. Romario, what were you just what deck were you just playing on stream? And also, what does it take to get a DB a Daybreak account on Moto? Also, if that's too much to like type, like feel free to ignore me. I'm just making conversation here. Opts. So they flash for 4. And we've got red green aggro. I've been wanting to experiment with that. Like I think people are calling it zoo. Okay, well we'll pump and get in there. I don't think it's worth naturalizing. I'll find another. Okay, gushing, playing land. Okay, sure. You have to create content and I guess have a history of doing it. Okay, well, maybe we're on our way here. So this is going to get in for for 5. So that's cool. And then Treetop Village is a great draw. Oh, that's the other thing that and honestly, I think that I guess like the other I think that the other managed decks could do it too. Just like the deck doesn't have a lot of turn 1 plays, so like playing a Treetop Village, playing a couple Treetop Villages is sort of free, and like Treetop Villages are really good, especially with Wonder. So something that maybe the other Madness lists should consider. Okay, well, we'll just get in there. And then we will try to cast Merfolk Looter. Counterspell, you got it. Oh, I never wish them good luck and have fun. But now it feels awkward to do that, so I won't. Did they find Chain of Vapors non-land, right? No, can you? Oh, Stifle? Okay. Let's try. Oh, can I still play a land? Oh, sure. Okay. Let's try again. Oh yeah, wow. Now we're 2-2 because of the. Yeah, to combine the red-green topic and the Treetop Madness topic, I've been enjoying red-green Survival Madness aggro with 3 drops lately. Yeah, there's like, I feel like there's like 3 distinct, I don't know, maybe in 4. There's like the one that's mostly burn, like the fuck it we call is what like the Spike Colony guys refer to, which is basically just like burn with Call of the Herd. Then there's like zoo, but like some zoo lists have Quirion Dryad and some zoo lists have like Wild Mongrel, so like that feels like a pretty significant difference. And then there's like red green aggro survival zoo or whatever. So there's a lot of different stuff going on there. I haven't played any of them. I play against a lot of them. Dryad, Sly, Zoo with Wall and Mongrel with no survival, then Zoo with survival are the 3 types I break red green aggro into right now. Yeah, okay, like kind of what I was saying. But yeah, there's it's a terrible matchup for Grow, pretty much all versions of that. So I've struggled against it, but this just came up in the Grow Discord. We were just talking about this deck, and I've got most of the cards in paper, so I want to build it. I mean, I need some Wooded Foothills, and like especially old border ones are not cheap. But I also like maybe Seafood Stew. Maybe you can chime in on this. Like the list that are running Quirion Dryad, like I get it that Lava Dart like grows it twice, but like I don't know, like it seems like a 1 of or a 2 of. Like I see a bunch of lists running 4 Lava Darts, and that just seems bad to me. Have you played that? Like, what do you think of Lava Dart? Would you build it differently? What are your thoughts? But yeah, next level madness beats Dreadnought. You heard it here first. I assume for Labrador is a metagame call against Sly being all over the leagues, because otherwise I agree it seems too many. Yeah, I mean, but like, are isn't the Sly deck with Call of the Herd like sort of advantaged? I mean, maybe it's maybe they're still just maybe it's still just non-interactive enough. Um, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I need to build a zoo deck and try it out. And stop backseat driving and just you know. I mean, we probably have all the cards for it. Is there a list? Because like we're gonna finish this. We could just like run and jump into another league with Zoo. Is there a list that you like? Oh, but you're doing the Treetop Madness. Yeah, I survival. I feel like I'm bad at playing survival decks. But and also I don't have survival's paper. I could just proxy them, I guess. But yeah, is the Seafood Stew, if there's a zoo list you like, drop it in the chat, because maybe we'll load that up and tweak it and take it for a spin. But yes, okay, we have a chance to eke out the 3-2 and get our money back in a treasure chest, thanks to the Romario Vidal scoop. Okay, well, I mean, 5 lands is not great, but Wasteland is kind of a spell, and Mongrel is, you're not mulliganing most hands that contain Wild Mongrel. Okay, they get our logic. Yeah, I mean, I know it's greedy, but like for the most part, I found the mana. I think I'm only playing 2 Wastelands. The mana to work, because like Wasteland and Mox are kind of like this weird thing. They like work together where, oh, I give you my Dryad Sly if you want, but it's idiosyncratic. It has only a couple Call the Herds, running 2 Fire Blast, and only 2 Call the Herd. You could. Oh no, I mean, you don't have to post me one from. I can do it too. I just yeah, if there's one that you like, I mean, yeah, send me if your list is easy to link, then link it. If not, don't trip. Okay, Gush is a pretty good draw there, because they don't know we have it, and now they're like probably not going to duress us, or they get Therapius from Mongrel. Okay, Ravenous Rats. We'll discard. Okay, I mean, they probably have Factory. How much do we care? If we discard Forest and we get Wastelanded, we're probably pretty unhappy. Yeah, I think we don't care so much about Wastelanding them, and so we'll just play around their Wasteland so that we don't cry. I guess we'll save Floodstrand for important. Like, we could thin and make our graveyard bigger for potential Circular Logic, which is kind of a thin reason anyway. Thin. Oh, that's, okay. Oh, they're like Dead Guy, or like Money Ballish with Plow. I don't feel like Dead Guy usually does the Rats therapy thing, but like maybe. But yeah, we can assume all the sort of usual suspects, and like also makes me want Wasteland a little bit more. But okay, so they know about Forest. So if I play Island, that kind of just like telegraphs Gush. But you know what? Let's just do this. I'm okay with trading Treetop Village for a removal spell, and they might just not have duress. They might just, they could name Gush with Therapy. That would be a soul read. So we'll just do this and sort of keep our information hidden, and then potentially convert Gush on a future turn. Okay, so they're black-white control with Ravenous Rats. Okay, I don't know what's happening. Yeah, I really don't. But it's not looking great for us at the moment. That's for sure. They missed land drop? No, they just searched for a land. So Dust Bowl. Okay, well, we'll just play Island and then cast Deep Analysis on ourselves. Like, this deck can draw, like, ludicrous amounts of cards, like, with Deep Analysis and Gush, and then, like, Looters and Frantic Search and the Maddest things. It's like, really can draw a lot of cards. So, I mean, the things you're usually concerned about, again, assuming this is like a Blackwood control, is like, Skeletal Scrying is just, okay, well, we'll Gush. Skeletal Scrying is just a house of a card. Okay, yeah, so now their thing misses. They can Dust Bowl us if they like. We'll play a Mongrel, and then we'll waste their Dust Bowl on the following turn. Down to 2 cards in hand, so it'd be nice to find a counter to hold up to stop a Skeletal Scrying. Also, I guess like an Exalted Angel. They don't, like, Blackwood Control doesn't even always play it, or they might not play that many. Now, actually, yeah, the question is, there it is. Okay, never mind, we're cooked. I lied. So, yeah, I mean, our outs to that are like Racing and Waterfront Bouncer. So I think that, I mean, yeah, I guess we're gonna play Mongrel. Actually, we have another out, which is Wonder, because then you can block it. So that's right. I forgot about that. So, this could be worse, because like next turn we can flashback Deep Analysis and maybe find Wonder, and then potentially have a blocker, and they theoretically have to spend their whole turn flipping, or they can't attack, because if they just attack before they flip, then I can block. So, and also, I mean, like, they don't know that I don't have Wonder. Like, that's, I don't know, I guess they saw they can be fairly certain. They saw my hand after Gush, so they know all but 1 card in my hand. Here are my 2 extremely similar Dryad Sly lists. Only difference is whether you want to play the Burning Wish Dream or not. Oh, fun. Fun. Okay, okay, Arrogant Worm. Well, they have 1 card in hand. I mean, how much damage can we do here? Like, if we flash this, then we're at 10 cards. Okay, so that's 12 damage. Okay, just good to know. A Tog would be close to lethal. Yeah, I feel like I just need to dig. So going Deep Analysis first is the way. There's the Wonder. Okay, so okay, and then also the Bouncer. I mean, that was like the deep analysis of all deep analysis. So we will not attack, and then we'll just discard. Yeah, we'll just discard this island here. No. Yeah, this island. And I mean, while we get blown out by our removal spell, I'm willing to pitch 2 additional cards to try to eat the angel. They have 1 card left. Oh, they're going to play now. What is it? Vindicate the Waterfront Bouncer. This is going to be so good. This is going to be so good. Okay. Sorry, dog. This Wild Mongrel has something to say about that. So I think I want to keep the Wasteland and Wasteland them, probably just for like to make like like what Decree or whatever worse. I guess I don't want to Wasteland them where they have mana out for Dust Bowl, so maybe that was the wrong way. That was probably a mistake to discard that way. I mean, doesn't it feel like, I mean, like if they top deck Wrath, that's kind of annoying, but we've got like a Arrogant Worm situation coming. Gotta love the surprise wonder discard. Yeah, it's I've done that quite a bit, and no one ever expects it. Oh, circular logic. Oh, okay. Like log the in. So yeah, we're gonna get in there. Oh, I messed up. Okay, well, I screwed up. I wanted to play the land first so I could tap all my non-basics for Arrogant Worm. So I could... Oh, but I can still just leave up Circular Logic, so never mind. That's fine. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. Circular Logic doesn't cost 2. Yeah, and I don't want to show them the Wasteland because then that makes Dust Bowl better, since they can like just sack the Dust Bowl to target something, or I don't know, or maybe I'm overthinking that and it doesn't matter. But also at this point I don't really need the land, so I can like kind of hold it for Wrath of God. Oh, they're Dust Bowling. Oh, they're Eternal Dragon. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, and now we will. They can still cast it. We will still probably just waste them. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, wait. So 4, 6, 9. They're close to dead in 2 swings, and are with Mongrel. So that's interesting. Okay, yeah. So we'll do this. We'll portent. Actually, we're gonna portent that. No, they have Eternal Dragon, so we're not gonna portent them. Okay, well that looks great. We don't want the Mox, but portent and Deep Analysis go pretty hard. Okay, then we'll play Wasteland. We'll activate Treetop with Wasteland Forest, and we'll attack for a lot. Draw Deep Anal. Undiet G. I don't think I said what's up to you. Undiet G or TG. Oh, they've got the Duress. Okay, well, I guess we just counter that because they'll take it anyway, and they don't see the rest of our hand. Oh, can they pay for it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, they can't. Okay, be worth checking that next time, Dan. Okay, so Wrath would be annoying, but definitely not the end of the world. If they get the dragon, we can still attack past it with the Mongrel. And if we can, maybe we do want that Mox because of Tog. I didn't even think of that. So yeah, I mean Tog is pretty legit right now. So let's go ahead and do this. Okay. And then I guess we'll portent. Okay. Those all seem strong. And then, yeah, I am not going to attack. If they attack with Dragon, I'll probably just double. I don't know what I'll do. Yeah, I'll probably double block, and then if we get blown out by a removal spell, but even still, then Tog should take over at that point. So they're doing something pre-combat. Okay, Smother. What? Rat? No, what? Oh, also, folks, like, please feel free to give me feedback on the stream. Like, if there's too much talking, if the pace is too slow, if I should have music, or I probably do at some point, but I just haven't got around to it. If you want me to play weirder decks or more spiky decks, okay, there's the Skeletal Scrying. Yeah, that is enemy number 1. That's a great top deck for them. Yeah, just let me know. I'm super new to this, but enjoying it, and want to keep kind of, yeah, growing the stream, and building a little community. So okay, Duress hits Mox. I guess that was a reason to play Mox. I like wanted to have access to um more cards to discard, but yeah, that I was not expecting. I mean, they'd already played 2 Duress, and yeah, I mean, scrying and Duress, that is a thing. So that makes our situation a lot worse than it was. Although them swinging is a little dicey for them. Yeah, and they're not going to. Okay. So what was the next? But I ported it again, so it was Mox Tog Looter. That doesn't sound right to me, and I actually don't know what the top of my library is. We can draw so many cards. We can play an Arrogant Worm, which plays kind of into Wrath of God. Yikes! This is a really tricky spot. Really tricky spot. I mean, deep analysis puts me to 8. You know, I think I deep analysis to see what's going on, and then we can potentially gush as well. But like, as long as I have wonder, I can have like somewhat infinite blockers for their thing. Well, I don't want to get wrathed. I think I'm willing to play a land and play. Oh no, I don't want to play that because I want to Arrogant Worm at the end of the turn. So never mind. I will just pass. You think the commentary and engagement is good? It's nice to actually have a conversation. Oh, thank you. Great. Yeah. So I mean, like, I'd like to avoid. Oh, thanks. You guys are too sweet. Yeah. No. I need to figure out how to like have Spotify play, but then like not like have it record on a separate track so that when I do the VODs, I don't get taken down because I have, unlicensed music playing. So that's just like been a thing that I haven't done. Okay. Dragon number 2. So I think I'm going to gush because it would be nice to counter this. So if we hit foil or circular logic, that's something that we want to do. And if not, we'll just go ahead and play the Arrogant Worm. Yeah. So, and like, I'm actually, I don't know what can you guys see on stream? Oh, it's like, I'm actually a musician. I've got like, there's like guitar pedals right over here next to me. And actually, funny enough, if you look at my YouTube channel, the only other videos there besides a one VOD I put up are, yeah. I mean, I could ask him, and I definitely would be down to. I actually don't know their Discord, but I think I could figure it out pretty easily. So let's see, Basking Root Walla. I like really don't want them to gain 3 life. I guess I mean, Looter, but Looter's a chump blocker. Okay, I need to think. I need to stop talking about stuff and think. So next turn, I mean, Mongrel. Okay, with 2 cards gone, 2, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Mongrel itself is just lethal. So Mongrel demands a block. And then so if I attacked with everything, I would only get in with. And now I have City for Tog. So okay, so I'm not swinging next turn. Yeah, I think it's a looter. I think it's a looter. But yeah, so I definitely like putting together like a playlist or having like, music going is something that I would enjoy anyway. So that is on the docket. A fellow musician, love it. Oh yeah. So if you go to my YouTube, it's like the Defroster, we're not active right now. We might start again, but it's a tribute band. And I know some people have big feelings about tribute bands, but it was just a passion thing. So there's a couple songs there of we're a tribute band to a band called the Mars Volta. I'm guessing some of you have probably heard of them, some of you probably haven't. But yeah, we have some pretty sweet videos of us playing their songs. So nice. Okay, so maybe Stu knows Volta. Okay, so yeah, attacking is bad. I mean, it's just too bad because like overcommitting here, we just like they can wrath and then they still get their Eternal Dragons back. Saw Mars Volta open for System of a Down. Yeah, that was way back when. That was like in probably like 2005 or something. Yeah, it's so tough because I mean they only have one card in their hand, so but I mean they do play Wrath. So if I go Tog and then they Wrath, then I can follow up with Mongrel, Looter, and Treetop Village, and they have to spend a whole turn returning. So I'm probably fine. Even if they do Wrath. And I mean Mongrel demands a block, and I don't know that I really mind pitching cards because then they spend their whole turn returning it. They probably just chump with Rapid Strikes. Okay, so yeah, if I had to discard, I discard 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Yeah, I think that's okay. It's a singer and guitarist from At the Drive-In, Cedric and Omar respectively. Yep. Doesn't Mars Volta share some members at the Drive-In? Yep. And then you saw them at 924 Gilman. Yeah, Bay Area. That's where we're at. That's badass. That sounds like it must have been an awesome show. So, okay, yeah. So we'll discard, discard. So, I discarded the city. No. Shoot. Oh man, that I meant to discard the Looter. Oh, that's so bad. Okay. Well, now I don't have to play into overplay into Wrath or something. God, that was so bad. But the plan will just be like, I assume maybe if they don't have anything to do, if they just return Eternal Dragon, they're tanking on it now. They're like 40 people in the crowd watching him writhe on the floor. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'll just Alpha Strike and get some damage. And okay, good, we got there. Despite we tried our hardest to give it up. So, I mean, a plague or two potentially for decree tokens seems reasonable, but maybe just bad. Oh, I had lethal that turn. Play Activate Village. Don't they just block? Oh, F. Peluge is big into Mars Volta. Oh, I didn't know that. I love him. He's such an enjoyable watch. And is a very, very strong player as well. Wow. If Romario, if you have a connection, please hook me up and cause I'd love to at least just share my music with him. They block Mongrel, one worm, another room, pump wall and village get through. Were they at 6? I thought they were higher than that. I thought they were at like 8 or 9. But yeah, no, I definitely am not paying a lot of attention because I'm having so much fun chatting with you guys. They were at 9. Okay. So you say pumped wall and village get through. And worm, but I had 2 worms, right? So they block worm with 2 exalted with 2 dragons, and then chump block the Mongrel with rats, right? They had 2 eternal dragons. They block Mongrel with rats. Oh, flying, yeah. Wonder can't block. Thank you. Duh, yeah. No, you guys are right. I'm stupid. Yes. I actually don't know how to play Magic. Yeah, great call there. Wonder that's just for blocking for sneak attacking Exalted Angels. Good call. No. Yeah, Magic is hard. No, Olo, you were absolutely right. I forgot about Wonder. That's the issue I'm having. I don't think that I actually want. I mean, like, Exalted Angel is kind of a problem. So maybe Gilded Drake is actually sicker, and with Water from Bouncer, but is just sicker. But Bouncer is kind of bad otherwise. So maybe we just do that, and then like maybe one of these. I like my other. I guess counters, but foil's pretty bad. Let's do that. Okay. You saw Mars Volta one time at a festival in San Diego. They were cool. Went to some crazy places. Iggy Pop was there too to tie it into pre-modern. Haha. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. Their newer stuff is not really for me. Ugh. Okay, we're going to 5. Geez, I guess we're going to 4. We'll keep this one. We'll get rid of this and this, and I guess Mongrel, because like Looter is maximum value. I mean, it's a pretty good 4-card hand. We'll give it that. Yeah, not so much into their newer stuff, like but the first 3 albums are like just phenomenal. I mean, the 4th album is cool. It's I don't like it as much, but the first 3 albums are just fantastic. Okay, well, we're not gonna use the Mox. Geez, this match is taking forever. I lied. I'm gonna have to call it after this. Okay. Well, fine. Deep analysis of Mox. Yeah, do your worst. I'm gonna have to call it after this match. But this has been super fun. So I guess we'll just develop the Looter. Unless they have a Phyrexian Furnace, I guess I'll be pretty annoyed. But that's fine. Comatorium is a Titanic album. The Apparatus is one of my favorite songs by anyone. This Apparatus, yeah. Yeah, that record is phenomenal. So for our first show, we played Deloused front to back. That was our show. Oh no, sorry about the ads. I know. I made affiliate, and it was like, oh, now you have to have ads. And I tried to make them like minimal. But oh, they've got the crypt. Okay, we can scoop then. We can just scoop. We were talking about Mars Volta basically. And I was saying that I lied, and it's kind of later than I thought. So I'm gonna call it after this. We finish this league. I'll just subscribe at some point. Oh, well, that would be a new experience for me. No one has ever subscribed to my channel. Thank you for saying that, and no pressure to do so. I'm stoked that anyone is willing to just spend their time hanging out with me while I do this. Super, super cool and super fun. So this hand's kind of sketchy, but I think we're going to keep it. It's like, mulliganing against like the Gerard's Verdict deck. Okay, they went to 5. I already kept it, but mulliganing against the Gerard's Verdict deck is brutal. So okay. See if we can beat down. The real question is, what is your favorite Mars Volta song, and why is it Ileana? Also, sorry, that song is a banger. It's like Volta meets like Mariah Carey or something. But my favorite Volta song is probably Cygnus, first track off the second record, off Francis the Mute. The bridge of that song is like probably the best 2 minutes of music, period. I mean, not to be hyperbolic, but yeah, it's absolutely love Cygnus. Okay, they've got the Morph. That is not good. That is not good. That is really, really. We have the Drake. Okay. Oh wait. So we just got to get the land, Then they flip it, and then we take it and win. That was how he drew it up. Okay, Crypt, yeah, Crypt is fine. I'm cool. I mean, although it does stop any wonder shenanigans. Okay, that is not the land we're looking for, but it does allow us to cast an Arrogant Worm. So, it could be worse. I'm stoked with like all the Volta knowers. I mean, I guess like Premodern attracts a certain like general age range and demographic, so like I'm not surprised that like there is that there's like shared interests or knowledge or whatever, but it's badass. Mars Volta fucking rules. So do we have any to get nerdier? Do we have any Wheel of Time readers? Is Ileana, the Mars Volta song, a reference to Wheel of Time? Like, doesn't really seem like a Cedric kind of thing, but that name is very like. Also, like, I have no idea the etymology of that name, and it probably like obviously Robert Jordan was probably like borrowing it from somewhere else, and maybe that's where Cedric is also borrowing it from. But anyway, Wheel of Time is also kind of badass, and Ileana. Okay, they've got the flip. Okay. All right. I mean, we just have to draw a blue source here. Like, we have to. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I knew I should have specified. Oh, God. Oh. Okay, so we have 5, 7, 9, 13. So we can put them to 3, which doesn't do it. Technically a blue source. Oh boy. Okay. I mean, it does turn way more draws into blue source. We'll just get in there for 8. Actually, I should probably wasteland them. I should have done that on my turn, but I'll do it now. So I mean, now they would go to 12 and we go for 8. So so our swing back is lethal if they attack. So there's also that. So then they have to leave up Angel, but I guess we can swing into Angel because we can pump Mongrels, but then like we're kind of bone to rule, but like we actually have enough to like make Cabal Therapy. Okay. Well, I'm really curious to see what they name here. Really curious. Circular Logic, a card that I can't cast. Okay, I mean, that is, I feel like Circular Logic is an apt name for their therapy decision. But, they did hit. So if they have like a Ravenous Rats, not great, Bob, but, okay. They are considering their options. Because if they block Arrogant Worm and they don't have a removal spell, then I could dump everything and kill them. I have all but 1 card. Although that's like an incredibly risky play. So, I also like, sorry, just to go back to like the Circular Logic name, like they also have Tormod's Crypt. So like Circular Logic, even if I had a blue source, is basically a dead card if they want it to be. Sure, I'm not trying to like rag on my opponent. I just am. I mean, I just think that like with like Cabal Therapy and Meddling Mage, like they're really hard cards to play. But like, like what is in my opponent's range that's like not what does my opponent have in their hand necessarily, but like what is in my opponent's range that I care about, and really trying to think about that, because if the card that beats you isn't in their hand, well, then the card that beats you isn't in their hand. And if you name it, then it's also not in their hand. I know like it's more complicated than that, but I do think that like Meddling Mage and Cabal Therapy are like, 2 of the hardest most skill testing cards to play in the format. Oh yeah, what are they so desperate to resolve? Okay, well this is easy. We'll discard Engineered Plague and Frantic Search. Yeah, what are they so desperate to resolve? That's a good question. What? Wait. Oh, they're okay. Oh, they're not dead. Okay, okay. So like, okay. Now to their credit, if that's their play, they thought that Circular Logic was their most likely. Just run Peak and those cards are easy to play. Peak is so bad, but like yes, a lot of people have been playing Peak. So we can do them 11, but we're gonna just steal their thing. So let's attack. I mean, maybe we don't because like, we're are we winning the race? They go to 4, then they go to 8, and then we win. If they don't do anything, well, but then like, okay, so if they had a plow, I guess what I'm saying is like, if the card in their hand is Wrath of God and the card on top of their library is a white source, which, you know, obviously they couldn't play that, then, I mean, but like, I guess in that case, like having the Gilded Drake post Wrath of God isn't really doing anything for us anyway. So yeah. So I think that this is just fine. Naming logic does seem to imply having plow. And yeah, and that's fine. Plow doesn't save them. But yes, that's true. But plow does not save them because they're tapped out. So and yeah, so then if they wrath, then like we're both down to 0 cards, and I'm at 11 and they're at 4, and I have a lot more creatures in my deck than they do. So I still think even if they wrath, or I go to 8 because after the Gilded Drake swing, still think if they wrath, we're in pretty good shape. Yeah. Okay. You heard it here first. Next Level Madness. So yeah, I don't know. Like, there's definitely problems, but there's also a lot of space for tuning or adjustments. You know, I don't think we ever had a Merfolk Looter active, and like Merfolk Looter is really, really good. We had it once, but Merfolk Looter is really good and so much better than Aquamoeba. We saw the power of like deep analysis and gush and like, you gotta go. Maybe see you tomorrow. Yep. Maybe see you tomorrow. I think I emailed you too. So you have my phone number in your email if you want to text me for any reason. And like I said, we're shutting down soon anyway, but thank you so much for hanging out all this time. It's got problems, but yeah, we saw the power of like drawing lots and lots of cards. And so we're doing this sort of like normal mongrel into arrogant worm thing. You know, we didn't get the dream. I mean, like turn 1 mongrel, turn 2 arrogant worm is like seriously an aggressive start. Like, so like, which the Moxes enable. And I just feel like you have a lot of opportunities to like recoup cards, like because of deep analysis and gush and Merfolk Looter and your madness cards and Frantic Search, like all these things. And also like this deck doesn't need more than like whatever, like 4 to 5 lands in play. So anyway, all that is to say, I feel like it's a good home for Mox. I think that like the exploration of Mox in Blue-Green Madness, it hasn't been enough of. I mean, I'm sure I'm not the first one who's had this idea, but I haven't seen it much, and I think it's interesting. I think people should. I mean, I guess it's kind of silly because like Madness is, you know, the classic like budget option. So like throwing Moxes into a budget deck sort of defeats the purpose. But also you can just proxy them, like proxy everything. Proxies are canon. Like that just is, that's what this format's all about. You know, all the events in my area are all proxy friendly. The 3K I'm going to like in August is proxy friendly. So it's like, it's basically just like Star City stuff, which they don't have a choice, and like, I guess like LobsterCon, Dress Crew, like it's kind of interesting to me, like, and I don't know enough about it, so I'm not sure what the I'm not sure why they don't just allow proxies. I don't know if they're officially sanctioned, or if there's some, I don't know if there's some reason for that other than just like tradition or whatever. But I would say like, yeah, I feel like everything should just move to proxy friendly. We don't want a format that isn't accessible, that has, $6,000 for a place at a Cradles or whatever. Is probably more than that, probably $8,000 for a place at a Cradles. Like that's absurd. Yeah, sorry. I don't think any of those are hot takes. I think most people are kind of like on that page. If you don't like proxies, it's fine. Like, you're allowed to not like them. I like proxies that look like the cards. Like I'm not saying people should Sharpie anything, but it really doesn't make a very big difference. It makes no difference. Except that more people can play this awesome format. So anyway, I don't know. I think that this deck is interesting. You could certainly like not run Wastelands and be more consistent, and you could like an extra island and an extra forest would probably just be like great. I also had another version that was like more like growy style, like was sort of like, not, I don't know. I was sort of like reverse engineering Grow, but not really. I just like, I played a Plains and I played 4 Plows main. And then we still had like the Treetop Villages and Moxes. And yeah, like this pretty much the same cast of characters. And then the board was a little bit different with Meddling Mages and then Geddons, Hydroblasts, and then Naturalized and Trickle Domains. I remember thinking that this one wasn't as good for some reason, because like, yeah, you're not doing Waterfront Bouncer, and you're not doing Gilded Drake. So you're sort of like exchanging those for Plows. But this is also interesting, and I think worth exploring. I don't think you're losing that much. I don't think like your mana is bad by doing this any worse than the original deck. And I mean, like, I don't know, is Roar of the Worm really that good? Like, I don't know. What else? They play Careful Study. They often play a lot of Dazes, which are good when you have like turn 2 Wild Mongrel, and like not very good at any other time. Aquamoeba is generally like pretty bad. So I don't know. I think I have a lot of feelings about the way the Madness decks are built, and I think that there's a lot of ways that they could potentially be built better. And I think that people should experiment more with that and try some new things with Madness. So yeah, I still don't have a schedule. Don't know when I'm streaming next. But I'm kind of like on like an every other night thing right now. So I'll probably be something like that. So maybe Sunday night. And then, but I think generally like the days that are usually good for me are like Monday, Wednesday, Friday around 8 PM Pacific Standard. So yeah. Thank you everyone for hanging out. This was super fun. Appreciate all the engagement and chatting and whatnot. So yeah. Good night, bro. Let me know your thoughts if you end up trying one of those red green decks we mentioned. Oh yeah. Wait, let me actually. Sorry, I didn't get to. Let me open the links so that I don't lose those. I want to try one of those. Like I was saying, because I want to build it in paper, and also I just like to try things. And I was playing Burn for a little bit because at some point I was getting frustrated with like. Like, I kind of just like, because I'm not renting. I usually am not renting. I'm renting like a small amount of cards right now, but I'm like actually not even using any of them. But so I generally just like want to like win so I can like buy more cards. So, like, makes sense. But like grow matches all take like
a long time. So like, and like, I really just didn't like playing Burn. And then like Dreadnought's cool. Like I enjoyed playing Dreadnought to some extent, but then like, yeah, some of your matches are like 5 minutes, but then like sideboarded matches and other games would take forever too. So, maybe the Zoo deck is like a good, like grinding fast game deck that you can, play a lot with, which is something I'm interested in doing, potentially. And also just, for fun, for the stream, for whatever. Um, cool. All right. Thanks y'all. Appreciate the support. This was badass. I don't know. Check out those Volta videos. I think we nail it. I think we do a really good job. So, I'm proud. I'm very proud of. Oh, and I also have like super long, crazy hair, in the videos. I think I'm very proud of those, and think they're worth your time. All right. Peace out, y'all.